Let's have a look at the Bright Tangerine Revolvr Atom follow focus system. So I'm going to show you how to set it up, how to use it, the different options that are available, and also the accessories that are also available to use with the Atom Revolvr kit. So very easy to place the revolver on, just snaps onto 15mm rods, then you just use this little lever to lock it in place. Then you put the swing away arm in, lock it down, just like that, and you're ready to go. Very simple and quick to set up. There's also a NATO compatible rail here that lets you adjust the hand grip. You can take it completely off, or it's also got a range of motion so you can move it backwards and forwards. So it allows for that finite adjustment when you want to set it up and get it just right to put it in position for whatever lens you happen to be using. So as you can see, there we go. And I can also take the hand grip completely off. Very easy, just by undoing one connector. This allows you to change between the smaller Atom hand wheel or the larger Cine version. You can also use the Delkin markable discs. One comes with the kit, and you can also buy additional ones. Very easy to put on, locks in, stays in place. Again, I'll just show you, we just put the swing arm down into position onto our lens, and then we lock it in place, and off we go. It's really nice and easy to use, really smooth. I like the hand wheel. It's nice and easy to hold onto it. It's got enough traction so your fingers don't slip off, and the whole system in general works really well. It's nice and smooth. Now if you want to use hard stops, then you can get these optional hard stops that you can actually put onto the focus wheel, and they use these little plunger systems. So you just push it forward, so you'll see when I rotate, now I've got this sort of bump stop on my hand wheel. So if I don't want to go past a certain focus point, I can engage it. Very easy to take it back out and then go right past it. Just place it back in again to give me that bump stop. Now if we go to the wide shot here, you can see I've got free rotation all the way around here using the hand wheel with none of the plungers or the hard stops engaged. Now if I want to use both of the hard stops here, I can just put both of the plungers into a position, and now I can do repeatable movements between two focus points. Now this is really smooth, it's nice, it doesn't do a jarring hard stop. You get a nice transition, and you can do these repeatable moves so you can get accurate focus between 2 points every single time you go to do it. Now I can just move one off if I want to here, so now I can have the situation where I'm just using one. So if I don't want to go past a certain focus point, which may be just that one there on the left, then I can engage it like that. Now I can also, if I want to, I can undo this screw and make it slightly higher, and it'll have the same effect without using the plungers if I've got the hard stops still there. I'll just move those plungers out, and you'll see now I can do the same thing. It's just hitting onto those hard stops. So it's just another option or way of doing setting focus point marks to do repeatable moves between two focal positions on your lens. Again, I'll just show you how it goes. It just snaps onto the 15mm rods, and then the center position here locks it in place, and I can move it in either direction to disengage it and take it off. So again, I put it on, lock it in the center place, and you'll see this time what I'll do is I'll take it off by pushing it the other way to the left, and then I can just lift it straight off those rods. I'll put it back on, put it in position again, and this time I'm going to move it to the right. This is really handy if you've got objects like matte boxes or something on there, so you can move them around. Now there's two different swing away arms available. One's called slow, one's called cine, and they have different ratios on there. So the slow one's for use with stills lenses that have a smaller focus throw, and the cine one's for use with cine lenses have a larger throw. So here you can see the why I'm using the slow one with a stills lens, and it allows me to have a bigger throw using the hand grip here than I normally would. This is good because stills lenses have a shorter focus throw than cine lenses, so this gives you a bit more rotation, a bit more finite control. Now you can also change the wheel here between a 10mm and a 8mm version. Now the 10mm is really handy for lenses like macros or anamorphic lenses like this one here, where the barrel moves. So it allows you to keep the gear on that lens without it coming off. So that's a really nice option to have. Here I've gone back to the cine one, so you can see I've got a lot of rotation of my lens. Now occasionally what I've done is I've swapped it over to the slow version. Now why would I want to do this? Well, if I'm shooting an interview wide open at say T1.5 and someone might be moving slightly, I don't want to make the focus go so quickly that it goes in and out of focus a lot. So this gives me really nice finite slow control over the lens. Now, as far as optional accessories go, you can get this extension to put the hand wheel further out. It just clips into the gearing mechanism, and you can put the hand wheel further out if you like operating like that, or if you've got an assistant using it and you want to get it further away from the camera. Very easy to change over. You can just take it out, and then you can go back and put the original hand wheel back in the same place. It's one of the really nice things about the Bright Tangerine system is the modularity of being able to interchange all these different parts very easily and very quickly. Also available is a hand crank. It just sits into the gearing mechanism. So if you like using a system like this, this is really nice. I quite like using the hand crank, and it's again adjustable as well, so you can undo and change the angle here. So if I want to have it closer in or further out, depending on how I like to operate, that's really nice to do. I'll just put it back and you can see the range of motion it's got. I can also undo this and extend it and make it a lot further out if I like. So if I want to operate with it further out in this position, I can do that. A lot of adjustability with these accessories in terms of, you know, putting it in the right position that works for you. I'll just undo this and put it back into the original spot. And you can see I can twist it around and get the levers out of the way depending on where I'd like to position. And again, just clip straight out and you're ready to go. There's also a whip available here, as you can see. So this is really nice. Some people like using this system. This is good if you've got a focus puller working with it on the camera, because they can stand far enough away, I should say, and make it work. So lots of different accessories available for the Revolvr Atom system. And I think this is one of its biggest benefits, is all these interchangeable parts. It makes the system really versatile and easy to use for a wide range of applications.